Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, like, share, subscribe and comment. So today we are going to talk about the history of Kenya from prehistoric period to date. The history of Kenya from prehistoric period to date. The history of Kenya from prehistoric period to date. Let's start. Kenya's history spans from prehistoric beginnings as the cradle of mankind to its modern status as a leading East African republic. Point number 1. Prehistoric era. Sub-point number 1. Early humanity. Explanation. Fossils discovered near Lake Turkana, such as the 1.6 million year old Turkana boy, suggest Kenya was a primary site for early human evolution. Sub-point number 2. Migration. Explanation. Diverse groups settled in the region over millennia, e.g. Number 1. Cushitic speakers arrived from North Africa around 2000 BC, e.g. Number 2. Nilotic and Bantu peoples migrated into the interior during the first millennium AD, bringing ironworking and agriculture. Subpoint number 3. Swahili coast. Explanation. By the 1st century AD, Arab and Persian traders established coastal settlements like Mombasa and Malindi. This interaction birthed the Swahili culture and language, a mixture of Bantu and Arabic influences. Subpoint number 4. Colonial rule, into brackets 1895 to 1963. Explanation of subpoint number 4. Explanation of point number 4, which is colonial rule, into brackets 1895 to 1965. Explanation 1. British Protectorate. Explanation. The British established the East African Protectorate in 1895, officially becoming the Kenya colony in 1920. Explanation 2. Subpoint. Explanation of point number 4. Number 2. Infrastructure and settlement. Explanation. The construction of the Uganda Railway, into brackets 1896 to 1901. Opened the fertile highlands to white settlers, leading to the displacement of indigenous groups like the Kikuyu and Maasai. Explanation 3. Resistance. Explanation. Growing resentment over land alienation and a lack of political representation led to the Mau Mau uprising, into brackets 1952 to 1960. While the rebellion was militarily suppressed, it accelerated the path towards decolonization. Subpoint number 5. Is this subpoint number 5 or? Let me check. Yeah, it is subpoint number 5. Independence and modern era. Explaining point number 5. Point number 5. Let me repeat. Point number 5. Independence and modern era. Explanation of point number 5. Subpoint 1. Independence, into brackets 1963. Explanation. Kenya gained independence on December 12, 1963, with Jomo Kenyatta as its first prime minister, later becoming president in 1964. Subpoint number 2. Single party rule. Explanation. After Kenyatta's death in 1978, Daniel Arap Moi took power, eventually making Kenya a de jure DE, and Jure, Jure, the Jure, one-party state in 1982. Sub-point number 3, return to democracy. Explanation: international and internal pressure led to the instauration of multi-party politics in 1991. Sub-point number 4, 21st century developments, e.g. Mwai Kibaki, e.g. number 1, Mwai Kibaki, into brackets, 2002 to 2013. Explanation: his election ended 40 years of KANU, to brackets, Kenya African National Union rule, e.g. number 2, 2010 Constitution. Explanation: a landmark referendum introduced a new constitution that devolved power to 47 counties and limited presidential authority, e.g. number 3, recent presidencies. Explanation: Uhuru Kenyatta served 2 terms, into brackets, 2013 to 2022, followed by the current president William Ruto, elected in August 2022. Thank you guys, that's all we have.